Hi everyone. Today we are going to see about the reading task. So in this reading task we are going to have a look on nurturing talent within the family. So here the passage is given, followed by this we have few questions here. That is 28 to 34. Okay, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. So today we are going to answer for 7 questions. So before going to the passage, we have a glance on questions. Okay, so already we read that topic name. So the question here it's given is we have to spend the quality time in questions, because while reading the passage we'll have an idea relating to this question, so we can easily pick up the answer. Okay, so coming to the 28th question, that is the complete the notes which show how the approaches defining talent have changed. So in this you have to choose one or two words from the passage for each answer. So write your answers in boxes 28 to 29 on your answer sheet. Okay, so first we have a glance. So the question is, for talent have changed, the percentage definition we have to describe, okay, in other words. So coming to this first paragraph, okay, we'll start with this. Nurturing talent within the family. So we are starting with reading the passage. What do we mean by being talented or gifted? The most obvious way is to look to work someone does, and if they are capable of significant success, label them as talented. Okay, label them as talented. The purely quantitative route, this is a question given there, percentage definition. So we have to look the answers in this 4 lines. Looks not at individuals but at simple percentages, as top 5% of the population and labels them. The definition is gifted. The definition has fallen from flavor, eclipse the advent of IQ test favored by luminaries such as Professor Hans Eyring, which is a series of written and verbal tests of general intelligence, leads to score of intelligence. So IQ is a test which will be conducted to identify the percentage definition. So I'll mark it as first answer. And moving to this next paragraph, the IQ test, underline the keywords, have been eclipsed in turn. Most people studying intelligence and creativity in the new millennium now prefer a broader definition. Again, they elaborate that broader definition using a multifaceted approach. This will be the keyword. So I'm going to mark the answer. I'm not going to continue with the paragraphs because I got the answer. Okay, so I'm going to mark this percentage definition. First one is IQ or else intelligence. Okay, I'm marking intelligence. Okay, and number 2 is the broader definition here it's given is multifaceted approach. So I'm going to write this multifaceted approach. Okay, so I got 2 answers within 2 minutes. Okay, I'm moving to next question. I'm going to read with this topic. Which 3 of the following does the writer regard as a feature of creative families? Write the appropriate letter A to F in the boxes 30 to 32 on your answer sheet. Okay, so we have to collect the 3 we have to collect the 3 answers in this question. Okay, so regarding with the feature of creative families, so we have to look with this keyword, feature of creative families. Moving to the next paragraph, I'm continuing. I'm not going to read this because it's all based on that. I'll just give a glance. It's not written here. I'm moving to the next paragraph. Evidence now exists that most young children, if given enough opportunities and encouragement, are able to achieve the sustainable level of academic and sporting prowess. Bright or creative children, often physically very active at the same time, so many receive more parental attention as a result, almost default. Parental attention as a result default. In order to ensure their safety, they may also talk earlier and in turn breeds parental interest. So this can sometimes cause problems with other siblings who may feel jealous even though they themselves may be bright. This creative talents may be undervalued and so never come to fruition. Two themes seems to run through famously creative families as a result. The first is that family will identify the talents of each children and nurture to encourage even-handed manner. This is another keyword because previously we had a hint. A higher than average level of parental affection will be the competition between brothers and sisters. A parent who demonstrate the vocational commitment, strong motivation to take exams and attend the university, a patient approach to achieving success, the identification of the most talented child in the family. So we have to relate with this, a regard that is related to the feature of creative families. Okay. Coming to this paragraph, the mutual, we have to focus on two even-handed manner. Even they are very smart, even they are very dull, we have to even the siblings in a even-handed manner. Individual differences were encouraged. Friendly siblings rivalry was not seen as a particular problem. So we need to correlate with this answer. A higher average level of parental affection, competition between brothers and sisters will be there. Okay, ma'am. So we have to tick the answer. Okay, competition between brothers and sister. And one more thing is given in this paragraph itself is that is the evidence shows that the encouragement are able to achieve the significant and sustainable level of academic. So often physically at the same time they receive more parental attention. So parents who demonstrate the occasional commitment will be the answer. Next scenario. And moving to the next paragraph, is a famous actor, there is no undue pressure of the student to follow this board, but instead they choose an interest or encourage that need not even by any obvious talent in such a family, since it always be someone who sets a family career in motion. In case of Martin Sheen was 7th of 10 children born to Spanish immigrant father, Irish mother. Despite incident, this is one incident, so we leave this. A stream seems to run creative. Again, it started with creative families. So children are not necessarily smothered by love their parents. They feel loved and wanted and secure in their home, but are often surrounded by the atmosphere of work. Where following a calling appears to be important. So they may see the parents take the time, dedication to a mastercraft, and so they are less in hurry for themselves and once they start a work. The generation of creativity is complex. It is a mixture of genetics, environment, parental teaching and luck. It determines a successful or talented family members. So coming to the answers, strong motivation to take exams is not mentioned here. Patient approach to achieving success, it's the another answer. So we need prolonged sustained teaching, that is the environmental parental teaching that determines how successful or talented family members are. So they need to focus. It takes time. In the previous paragraph itself it's seen, it mentioned they may see from the parents. It takes time. That is meant for patience. Okay, so patience and dedication to be a master. So we got the answer, 3 answers. Okay, so this will be the answers. That is with regard as a future of creative families, a competition between brothers and sisters, parents who demonstrate vocational commitment, patient approach to achieving success. And next, moving to these, the rat experimenters were conducted to show at what are the category, how they demonstrated, how they researched and what they identified. So in this previous paragraph, the rat is mentioned here. So animal experiments throw some lights on the questions and on the whole area, whether it is genetics, the environment, or a combination of the two that allows for intelligence and creative ability. Different strains of rats show greater difference in intelligence or rat reasoning. If these brought in normal condition, through a maze to reach a foot goal, the bright strain make far fewer wrong turns than the dull ones. If the environment is made dull and boring, the numbers of errors becomes equal. Okay, this is the answer. We need to find it out. In other words, a dull rat is stimulating the environment. Environment is stimulating the rat to almost do as well as bright rat who is bored than a normal one. So Here we are getting the answer. So certain species of rat it is not intelligent than others. Intelligent rat, motivated, it's not like that. It's not mentioned here. A rat surrounding can influence its behavior. This will be the answer. Okay, so rat surroundings can influence its behavior. And moving to the last one, the writer sits the story of the Martin sheep to show that. So here one story is mentioned here, that is Martin Sheen. So highlight the keyword. Martin Sheen was the 7th of 10 children born in a Spanish immigrant father and an Irish mother. Despite intense parental disapproval, he turned his back on entrance exam to university and borrowed cash from a local priest to start a fledgling acting career. So his acting successes in films such as Badlands and Apocalypse now made him one of the most highly regarded actors of 1970. So 3 sons of being have allowed him to profession as a consequence of being inspired by his motivation and enthusiasm. So our question is, the writer sits the story of the Martin show that his parents did not have his creative life, became entered with a proper training, his sons were able to benefit from talents. So he was the first in a creative life in his families. Okay, so this will be the answer. That's it. We did with this. So we did 7 questions, approximately 7 to 8 minutes. We have to improvise our skills, but we instead of reading the whole passage, you should come across with your questions, what questions they are asked. So we have to have a glance. After looking a glance, we have some idea while reading the passages, so you can easily get the answer. This is a small trick. Okay, try to follow. Thank you. We'll see you in next reading passage. Thank you.